Hello everyone, this is Dan from Sparring Partners and welcome on another video I have prepared for you. Today it is one of the series of stability, for change. And today we're gonna work only with our feet. So before we can actually start to work on our stability, we're gonna start from all the way below. So from the bottom to the top. So today we're gonna work with our feet. Let's just say everything starts over there, so that means it's very important to work with it. Our feet contains many ligament attachments, as well as reflection points, as well as it can contain some kind of trigger point, which can start on the way to our muscles on our legs. And there are even connections going from our feet up to our whole body, up to our neck, for example. But this is not what this is about. This video is about showing you a few exercises that you can do to either work with ability of your feet to react on disbalances and factors, stressing factors that you need to react on to be able to stabilize our whole body. And you can also use these as an activation before training. I would recommend you these before any type of training when you need to be stable. That means every training except for pumping, right? But perhaps before running or plyometrics and jumping, these are super important, as well as before certain rows, deadlifts and squats. So I have a few tools here, and I will just start briefly with these, which are basically SMR tools. You know about SMR a lot, plenty of. If you didn't see my my seminar, you can look at my seminar, or you can look at the another daily post where is the whole routine. Right now, we're just gonna work with these with spikes, because we want to really get to our nociceptors, and we're gonna activate every inch of our leg. So we want to make sure we basically put a pressure on those little spots, those reflection points. I have this one, it's kind of soft, so I'm just gonna start with this one like this. If I'm very sensible, if the sensitivity of my feet is high and it will be tickling, I will just start softly like this, and then I can get on the ground. This one is very soft, so I'll just start to get my feet ready. It's kind of more it's more pleasant than regular SMR, right? Usually SMR is a little bit painful. There's high pressure. I will switch to one of these. This one is more rigid. That means this one's going to be harder on me. This one's a little bit softer. I will go orange one. And it's up to me if I'm gonna work more with this shape or with a ball. I use both depending on the situation. If I have some, if I know there are some, usually I use this one at first. I'll just do a couple rounds, up and downs, and then I see, all right, this one, there is a sweet spot over here, so I'm just gonna use the ball and find it and work with it, work it around. And right now, my feet are waking up. They know something's happening. They are feeling good. They are feeling kind of like that something is turning on, because they gotta be ready. Of course, these can be there are various type of these. And you can use either these spike balls. I like to, when I work with my feet in this kind of way, but then we can use platforms like these. I love this one. Sometimes I'm just sitting on it or even laying on it, but right now we're talking about our feet, and we can basically just step on it and do these little steps. For start, we can wait, then we can put a pressure on one leg, one feet, which increases the pressure. If we want to be cool, we can even bouncing a little bit to release the pressure and put it there. We can do kind of like a lifting when we're getting the pressure on our toes and then on our heels. We can also lean forward and backward, and we can also go sideways. It's really up to us how we wanna affect the legs. Sometimes I just talk to someone in the gym and I'm just stepping like this, and I'm working with my feet to activate them and to get them ready. There are different types of these platforms. I have also this one, which is more focused, because more focused on the middle area when I'm trying really to. Because this one, as it's flat, there is hard to really focus on this middle area, on this little C. And with this platform, I'm able to get there. When I'm going on the side a little bit, I'm really getting the middle area. So if you want all of these, you can get all of these and work with them. For start, I believe the one little ball is enough, and then another level would be this platform. So we activated our feet, and now we're gonna get the fun part that I love. This exercise is it's fun, it's challenging, and it's working. It's helping out to work with our feet on those levels I was talking about, so activation, etc., but also on neuromuscular activation. So right now I have rocks here, and I'm just gonna throw a few rocks, little rocks like this, around. I have some of them are sharp. These are bold. So I'm just gonna few bold and few sharp rocks. We're gonna throw them like that. I'm just gonna put a few smaller ones to get it more challenging. And of course, instead of this platform, you can just put those little rocks, these little rocks, you can just put them in a bucket and you can walk on them. But what I like to do is I like to spread them like this, and then my task is to use only my fingers, only my thumbs to pick them up like this and put them back to the basket, back to the box. And then it's up to me. I really want to challenge myself, so I want to try to do that from my big toe, but also up to our small. So right now I'm just gonna try to get them with my small toe right here. Get it and back. Some of you may experience a cramp during that in our feet. That's totally fine. You just realize that you are under a lot of pressure and there is a certain tension in your feet. Right now I have a cramp right here. So I know I'm in tension. I can do like a little stretch right here. I can try to knock my fingers a little bit, which helps me again to get it more loose and get it more relaxed. And right now I'm just gonna do these like this. The first level, of course, is do it like this when I'm sitting. You know, it's pretty easy. I do it quite often. Then you can simply just use smaller rocks or even marbles. Come on, man. Come on. This one is fake. So you can either use marbles or another little balls. They are even more challenging. I have a few smaller rocks here for that case. Then other level, we can do combination, standing one leg on the platform and throw them on the ground, few them on the ground. And we can do basically the same thing, but we're activating both of them at the same time. And additionally, I'm working on my balance. This one is quite challenging and it can be quite painful when you're not used to it. So I would recommend you to start just with this variation, and you can really challenge yourself. So this is pretty easy for me, right? Because I don't have to go. The range of motion is very short. So if I'm gonna really challenge myself, I'll just get it around like this. And my task is to not move my standing feet. So right now I'm trying to reach it. Remain balanced, get it, and get it to the box. And like this, I'm just trying to work with my balance, with my stability and activation. Alright, this was another episode of our stability series. If you have any questions, please hit the comments below, and see you next time.